Triple O Block. We in the mix right now with the one and only, none other, Mr. Don Diz. And, we just going to touch on a little bit about the thoughts, your thoughts on the game. And, just where your state of mind is with it right now. If you could elaborate on that.
Well, for one, what I'm saying, I just love hip hop. It's one of those things I always wanted to do since a youngin', what I'm saying, since I came into this world, I think, I was always into beats and music and stuff like that. And as far as, the game goes, it's a lot of things going on. A lot of, music being made, good music, some good, some bad, I'm gonna be completely honest, what I'm saying. I respect everybody's hustle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really knock nobody's shit, you know what I'm saying? But, music always gonna change. Music is music. It lives forever, so, no matter when it came out, or what year, or, what I'm saying, who made it, if it's hot, people gonna love it. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
I personally came out with my album, TGIFU, and, just gave people a perspective of how I view music and, what's going on around me. You know what I'm saying?
Now that you have that, now that you got your foot somewhat in the door, what's your take on the music side of things versus, the other side, we call it, the business side, you already know.
Yeah. It's two different worlds. That's what I say. Because I'm a businessman at heart first. And like I said, I love music. It's something I will always do. But, being independent, you know what I'm saying, you got to be willing to work hard. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no money or no buzz, it ain't going to happen for you. You might as well wait for a deal or search for a deal. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to get your hands dirty and get out there and work and interact with people, network, you know what I'm saying? Build good relationships with people. If you're not that type of person and you kind of, scared or, just shy or whatever, it's not going to work. You got to be able to go out there, mingle business-wise, you know what I'm saying? And always pay attention to your money, always. Because everybody's trying to snatch out of your pocket, believe that. But at the end of the day, if you can figure out what's going to benefit you in your situation, you know what I'm saying? Shit, make good business. It's good business, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning that as I go along, you know what I'm saying? And being an entrepreneur, myself, I'm starting to see, what this shit's really about and what it takes more. And I appreciate it more, you know what I'm saying? So when the nigga go off and win an award or somewhere, you know what I'm saying, or get appreciated, for the music, it's going to mean a little bit more because I know what it took to get there, you know what I'm saying, as far as business-wise. Whether I got to stay independent, you know what I'm saying, I love learning the game, so it is what it is. You feel me? That's how I feel about the game and the business part about it.
Okay. I had one last question for you. Wanted to get your thoughts on the craft now, the craft itself. The craft is making the album. Because a lot of cats is shying away from making albums now. It seems like more mixtapes is flooding the market, and they even touring off mixtapes. So, just how do you feel about the craft? Do you think the people respect the craft still, man?
Yeah, I know there's people out there that still, want to hear like real music, and I'm not saying nobody putting out real music, but something they can feel like soulful music, and I try to provide that in some cases. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta look where music is going and see what's hot right now, and that's what you kind of gotta run with. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you know what I'm saying, you listen to the radio, they play a lot of the, commercial type records because that's what people want to hear. As of right now, you gotta understand, the kids are listening now, so they're listening to the catchy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about when I was a kid, or when you was a kid, about 14, 15 years old, and the first thing you heard of hip-hop, that era was different, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I feel like, in that era of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, you had everybody was an individual. Everybody was able to make their own music. It wasn't like conformed in like one or two lanes. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about money or we're talking about chicks. You know what I'm saying? There's actually different vibe, different sounds, different lyrics. You got a perspective from, you know, Tribe Called Quest, or you know what I'm saying, like Jay-Z, or, you know what I'm saying, or like a Nas, you know, Pop, you know, the list goes on and on, Big, you know, these are guys from different areas of the world, you know what I'm saying, even on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, you was able to get that real, raw music, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, it's kind of watered down now, I mean, but that's what's selling. I mean, you can't even knock it, it's making the money, people want to hear it. It's getting pushed crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like the actual songs with substance ain't getting appreciated no more. And that kind of sucks because, you know what I'm saying, like we're at a state of mind where, you know, people need to be informed of what's going on. If you're not informed, where you going to go? And if the information is being put out through the music and people not listening, it's like, what is it for? But you always got to keep in mind somebody's out there listening to your shit and critiquing your shit every time, making sure you know what I'm saying, like you sparing that hard shit, and that's why they always fuck with you. So for my fans out there, you know what I'm saying, the ones that fuck with me heavy, because without the music I put out, whether, you know, it might be some club shit or it might be some, you know, thought provoking shit, the fact that they still fuck with me, that's what I'm still doing. Regardless of where the game is at now, you know what I'm saying? I love music to the point where if I was doing something else in life, I'd probably be doing that shit as a hobby. You know what I'm saying? The whole studio set up in the crib. Nobody would know I rap though. Just cause I just let it game like that. So as far as for me, for my fans, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm always gonna come with that heat. I'm always gonna come with music. I'm always gonna come with something. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope those get inspired, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we need a lot more people, especially where we at, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got dreams, but nobody chases them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just sit there and back and waiting for something to happen, you know? It ain't gonna happen like that. This is a game where, you know, you gotta be mentally prepared for it, mentally strong. So, you know, take it for what it is. I'm a nigga on the come up. Don Diz, Triple O Entertainment, still representing Prof City to the fullest. Ain't nothing gonna change, man. Real Smooth Like Productions. Shout out to Team Hemi. Make sure y'all go cop my album on iTunes, on any online music store. TGIFU, The Game Is Fucked Up. Check that out. And I'll be staying tuned with y'all as long as y'all stay tuned with me.
Word. Alright, Don Diz. Chop it up, son.